No.
In the beginning, I want to welcome everybody here, especially my teacher and all my friends, classmates. As you know, we have a presentation today, but my presentation is going to be about parts of my country, Yemen. As we know, Yemen is an amazing city, amazing country that have more than 20 governorate. And every governorate has its own advantage that distinguishes it from the others. To approve that and have differences, and they have many similarities in common. To approve that, we have two governorates. We are going to discuss the similarities between them and the differences. Hadramaut and Aden. Those similarities, they will be under the balance of similarities and differences. So, and the former, the similarities, it seems to be more overwhelming than the differences. The first similarity is shown up in the location. Location of both cities. Location of both cities. The both cities are ocean cities. The both governorates are ocean governorates. So, as we say here, this is the coastline of part of Hadramaut, and this is the coastline of part of Aden, and this is the Elephant Beach in Aden also, and this is part of Hadramaut location. So they are both, and this is the sea, and this is also the sea. But there is a small differences in both of them, which show up in the borderland. This is the border between Hadramaut and between Hadramaut governorate and Saudi Arabia border. It's called the Wadi'a. This is the land. But on the other hand, Aden has the one of the most important tribes in the world called Al-Mandab Gate. Called the Al-Mandab Gate. The second item similar. The second similar item is the economies of both cities. The economies of both cities is depend on the sea, because as they are near to the sea, so the most famous job there is as a fisherman. People work there as a fisherman, and in addition, there is also a port called Aden Port that receives thousands of ships every year, and Mukalla Port. This is a Mukalla Port in Hadramaut. And this is the small boat for boats. The small boat for boats that for fishermen. The third obvious similarity is in the ancient places and sightseeing. This is Shibam Hadramaut. Is in Shibam Hadramaut. As from its name, it shows up in Hadramaut. This is old city in Hadramaut, and the obvious architecture is seen. It show up here because I think, as said, it is the most. It is the first city consists of skyscrapers in the world. No. Okay, the second here is the Sira Castle in Aden. It's also an old castle over the mountain, and when you be there, you see all Aden under you. And this is Minarat al-Moh'd Minarat in Hadramaut. It's also old, and it is built from mud and old stuff, but it's so tall, and in the architecture of it is quite different from other one and the modern. So the difference between the architecture in both Hadramaut and Aden, they are different. So in Hadramaut you find that the architecture is still the old one, but in Aden people are started to build their homes in the modern architecture, imitate the foreign people in Gulf and Europe and America. And this is part of the sea in Eden and the modern of architecture that show up here. And this is the Saharic Aden. Show the part of Aden that is ancient. People dug up the mountain to make containers for water that after the rains. And this is the rain in Hadramout. This is Al-Mukalla in Aden. I think the fourth one, this is sightseeing. People are enjoy the weather near to Al-Khor and Mukalla and drink and stay chatting together while they are here. And so additionally the weather in both cities is influenced by the ocean. So look, this is the schedule of temperature in Hadramout and Aden. So both governments are hot and humid in the summer, and it's so hot. But there is in Hadramout there's difference because it's so large. You find quarter desert is so hot and it's so cold in the winter, and the mountains of Hadramout also covered by fog and pretty cold in the winter. And this is the schedule of humid 72 in January, and look at it. So this is the part of the sea influenced by, and this is the quarter desert in Hadramout. Mountains of Hadramout that show. This is the place called Abdullah Gharib in some mountains. I think is covered by fog, and cars stop until the morning to see their way. So the most tangible differences show up in the side. This side? Where is it? Go. Okay, look at this. This is the side of Hadramout. So it shows up so big, so large. 193 or 32 kilometers square. And the coastline of Hadramout is about 4.45 kilometers. But in Aden, the square of Aden, this is Aden, small Aden. The square of Aden is about 363 kilometers just. So it is obvious that it's big and so large. Moreover, there is another similarity, which is their reputation. I think both of them has a great reputation around the world. But I think Aden is more because of the Aden Al-Mandab Gate that is control the most important tribe in the world. And Aden used to be the capital of Democratic Republic. Yeah, Democratic Republic in before 1990, and after the unification of Yemen, it became the economic capital. No. The final similarity is based on the people behaving in both governorates. So people are there in Hadramout and Aden are friendly and helpful. And they have a lot of things in common. They swim in the ocean, and they eat seafood, and they enjoy sightseeing. And even the custom of their of what they wear, and they are similar. And thank you for listening.
Questions? Do you have any questions?
Okay, you say that is sky crabs in Shabbat Hollywood. How much floors?
Yeah, floors.
Okay, how you say that Shabbat have sky crabs? How much the one sky crab contains floor?
Yeah, it depends how many floors in one building.
I think as I read about it, is about 30 to 35 but the most catchy thing that is built from mud and connected with each other. And if you look at the modern architecture, is different because the way they build in.
When you talk about tourism, which one is better for tourists?
Eden or Hadramaut?
If you want to enjoy resorts and if you want to enjoy modern items and modern life, you have to go to Eden because it's more modern than Hadramaut and more sophisticated. But if you want natural beauty and green lands and old architecture and cities, you have to go to Hadramaut. But make sure to visit them in the winter because they are very hot in summer.
I have a question. You said people in Aden and Hadramaut both have similar acting of behaving.
Okay.
But I think people in Mukalla or Hadramaut are closest to Saudi Arabia, and they wear the same, they speak the same. So I think there is a bit different between them. Don't you think that?
I agree with you that Hadramaut is influenced more by Gulf countries because of migration to there. But if you really look exactly to the similarities between them, you will find that they wear the same, what they call the ma'waz and the shirt, and they have the same accent in camel, and they have a lot of items in camel also as the culture and the way of thinking.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.